Tonight we are drifting into the gentle and quietly fascinating story of the pillow. Before we begin, a brief note for your safety. Please do not listen to this wander through history while driving or operating machinery. Only listen when you're somewhere you can relax safely and completely. This simple companion, waiting each night to cradle your head, has travelled through thousands of years of human history. From the earliest carved stone supports to the soft, cloud-like cushions we know today, the pillow has shaped the way people rest, dream, and seek comfort. It is an object so familiar that it often fades into the background of daily life, yet its story is woven through ancient rituals, evolving craftsmanship, and the universal human desire for softness and safety. As you settle into a comfortable position, allow the space around you to soften. Let the weight of the day ease slowly from your shoulders. Feel the familiar support beneath your head, the gentle rise and fall of your breath, and the quiet invitation to rest. Notice the textures around you, the warmth of the room, the way your body gradually releases its tension as you sink deeper into stillness. The pillow beneath your head is part of a long lineage of comfort. Its story stretches across continents and centuries, shaped by climate, culture, and the changing needs of the human body. It has been carved, woven, stuffed, embroidered, and reinvented countless times. It has served as a symbol of status, a tool of protection, a vessel for dreams, and a simple source of nightly comfort. In this gentle exploration, we will follow the pillow's journey from the earliest resting places on the earth itself, through the carved headrests of ancient civilizations, the soft cushions of classical societies, the treasured linens of medieval homes, and the innovations of the modern age. Along the way, we will pause in quiet moments, noticing the textures, the materials, and the subtle shifts in how humans have understood rest. Let your breath deepen. Let your body grow heavier. Allow the edges of the day to blur and soften. This is a slow and peaceful wander through history, designed to ease your mind and guide you toward a place of calm. The story will unfold gently, like the settling of feathers inside a pillow, each chapter adding a soft layer of understanding and comfort. When you are ready, we will begin our quiet journey into the history of the pillow. Long before pillows took shape, early humans slept directly on the earth. Cool soil, warm sand, or soft layers of leaves formed the first resting places. Nights were shaped by the rhythms of nature, the hush of wind through branches, the distant calls of nocturnal animals, the steady glow of firelight. In these early landscapes, comfort was instinctive. A hollow in the ground, a patch of moss, a place where the body could settle and the mind could drift. The earth itself was the first mattress, the first blanket, the first cradle of rest. As people moved across plains, forests, and deserts, they adapted to the land beneath them. Some slept on woven mats made from reeds or grasses. Others rested on animal skins, softened by use and time. These early sleeping arrangements were shaped by climate and necessity, offering warmth, protection, and a sense of belonging to the natural world. There was no separation between the sleeper and the earth. The ground supported every curve, every breath, every moment of rest. And yet, even then, the seeds of the pillow story were beginning to form. The quiet human desire to lift the head, to ease the neck, to create a small pocket of comfort in a vast and unpredictable world. As communities grew and shelters became more permanent, people began to experiment with ways to elevate the head. A folded cloak, a bundle of leaves, a smooth stone placed beneath the neck. These early attempts were simple, but they marked the beginning of a long journey toward comfort. The pillow, in its earliest form, was not yet an object of softness. It was a gesture, a small act of care, a way of shaping the world to better support the body. And from that gesture, a long and gentle evolution began. The earliest true pillows were not soft at all. In ancient Mesopotamia, Egypt, and parts of Asia, people carved headrests from stone, wood, or ivory. These supports lifted the head above the ground, protecting sleepers from insects and allowing air to circulate in warm climates. In Egypt, stone headrests were shaped with gentle curves, designed to cradle the neck. They were placed in tombs as symbols of eternal rest, believed to help the soul rise and awaken in the afterlife. Some were decorated with images of protective deities, their presence meant to guard the sleeper through the night and into the next world. These headrests were practical in hot climates, where raising the head allowed heat to escape and kept the sleeper cool. They also reflected the values of the time: durability, symbolism, and the belief that sleep was a sacred state, connected to dreams, spirits, and the journey of the soul. In Mesopotamia, wooden headrests were carved with simple lines, their surfaces smoothed by use. They were often passed down through families, becoming part of the quiet rituals of daily life. In parts of Africa, similar designs emerged, each shaped by local materials and traditions. Though rigid to modern eyes, these early pillows carried deep meaning. They represented protection, status, and the belief that rest was not merely physical, it was spiritual, a bridge between worlds. The pillow was beginning to take shape, not yet soft, but already essential. In ancient China, pillows took on new forms. Craftsmen shaped them from porcelain, jade, bamboo, and lacquered wood. Smooth surfaces cooled the skin during warm nights, while intricate designs reflected artistry and symbolism. Porcelain pillows were often painted with delicate scenes: flowers, birds, flowing clouds, each chosen to encourage peaceful dreams. Jade pillows, though rare, were believed to promote clarity and vitality. Bamboo pillows offered a cool, breathable surface, perfect for humid summers. Some believed that soft pillows weakened the body, while firm ones strengthened the spirit. Others saw pillows as vessels of dreams, carving images of animals, flowers, and protective symbols to guide the sleeper into peaceful slumber. These early creations were not just objects of rest. They were expressions of culture, philosophy, and the delicate balance between body and mind. They reflected the belief that sleep was a time of renewal, a moment when the body and spirit could realign. The pillow was becoming more than a tool, it was becoming an art form. As centuries passed, the idea of comfort began to shift. In Greece and Rome, pillows filled with feathers, straw, or wool became common. Softness was no longer seen as indulgent, but as a natural extension of rest. Homes were adorned with cushions of varying sizes. Reclining became an art, reading in shaded courtyards, resting during warm afternoons, and lounging on layered textiles became part of daily life. Pillows were used not only for sleep, but for conversation, relaxation, and quiet contemplation. Feather-filled cushions offered gentle support. Wool-stuffed pillows provided warmth during cooler nights. Linen covers softened with age, and washing became treasured household items. The pillow evolved from a simple support to a symbol of leisure, a quiet luxury that softened the edges of the day. It became part of the rhythm of life, a companion to moments of rest and reflection. Softness had arrived, and with it, a new understanding of comfort. During the medieval period, pillows were treasured possessions. Many households had only one or two, often reserved for the head of the family. They were filled with feathers or down, stitched into sturdy linen cases. Beds were built high, layered with straw mattresses, woolen blankets, and heavy quilts. A single pillow rested at the top, offering a small island of softness in a world that could be harsh and unpredictable. In these dimly lit rooms, the pillow became a quiet comfort, a place to rest weary thoughts, to soften the weight of long days, and to offer a moment of peace before sleep. The gentle rustle of straw beneath the mattress, the warmth of woolen blankets, and the soft give of a feather pillow created a small sanctuary from the demands of daily life. Pillows were often embroidered with simple patterns or initials, marking them as cherished belongings. They were cared for, fluffed, and aired in the sun to keep them fresh. In a time when comfort was scarce, the pillow held a special place in the home. It was a reminder that even in challenging times, softness could be found. As trade expanded and craftsmanship flourished, pillows became more varied and expressive. Embroidered covers, dyed fabrics, and decorative trims appeared in homes across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Feather-filled cushions grew plumper. Bedchambers became more inviting. The idea of comfort began to weave itself into daily life, shaping how people slept, relaxed, and cared for themselves. In some regions, pillows were filled with herbs such as lavender or chamomile, believed to encourage restful sleep. In others, they were stuffed with wool or cotton, each material offering a different kind of support. The pillow was no longer just a tool, it was a companion, a small piece of personal luxury that travelled with its owner through the seasons of life. It reflected the growing appreciation for rest, comfort, and the quiet moments that made life feel more gentle. The Industrial Revolution transformed the pillow. Factories produced textiles at unprecedented speed. Cotton became widely available. Pillows could be made more quickly, more affordably, and in greater numbers than ever before. For the first time, softness became accessible to ordinary households. Beds grew larger, bedding grew lighter, and the pillow, once a rare comfort, became a nightly necessity. Mass-produced fabrics allowed for consistent quality. New stitching techniques made pillows more durable. The growing middle class embraced these comforts, filling their homes with items that had once been reserved for the wealthy. The world was changing rapidly, but the simple act of resting one's head remained a constant, a quiet reminder of the human need for stillness. In the 20th century, innovation reshaped the pillow once again. Synthetic fibers offered new levels of softness. Memory foam responded to the contours of the body. Latex provided buoyant support. Designs became tailored to different sleeping positions, preferences, and needs. The pillow evolved into a personalized experience, a blend of science, comfort, and craftsmanship. Each new material offered a different kind of rest, a different way to ease into sleep. Cooling gels helped regulate temperature. Ergonomic shapes supported the neck and spine. Hypoallergenic fillings made rest more accessible to those with sensitivities. And through all these changes, the pillow remained a simple promise, a place to lay your head and let the world fade. Across the globe, pillows reflect the diversity of human experience. In Japan, buckwheat pillows offer grounding support. In parts of Africa, carved wooden headrests continue ancient traditions. In Scandinavia, soft down pillows echo the region's connection to natural warmth. Each culture shapes its own version of comfort, influenced by climate, tradition, and the rhythms of daily life. Yet the intention remains the same, to create a gentle space for rest. In tropical regions, breathable materials keep sleepers cool. In colder climates, thick down pillows provide warmth. In nomadic cultures, pillows are designed to be portable, durable, and easy to carry. The pillow becomes a quiet thread connecting people across continents and centuries, a reminder that no matter where we live, we all seek comfort, softness, and a place to rest. In the modern world, pillows are everywhere, in bedrooms, on sofas, in quiet reading corners, on long journeys. They soften spaces, invite relaxation, and offer a moment of ease in busy lives. Some are decorative, some are practical, and some are cherished favourites that have moulded themselves to the shape of a familiar head. They carry memories of late-night thoughts, early morning stillness, and the quiet comfort of being held. Pillows today come in countless forms: supportive, soft, cooling, warming, firm, plush, minimalist, luxurious. Each one offers a different kind of rest, a different way to ease into sleep. The pillow remains a companion to rest, a small but meaningful part of the human story. As this gentle journey comes to an end, allow the quiet to settle around you. The pillow beneath your head is no longer just an object. It is a link to centuries of human rest, shaped by hands, traditions, and the simple desire for comfort. Let your breath soften. Let your body feel supported. Let the story drift into silence. Thank you so much for sharing this quiet moment with me. If you'd like more bedtime stories like this, then please subscribe now. And if there's a topic you'd love to hear as you drift off, let me know in the comments. Sleep well and be safe.